Cosatu's General Secretary Zwelinzima Vavi warns of a revolution of the poor if growing inequalities, poverty and unemployment are not addressed. And Wits University Professor Mary Metcalf will start investigating the school textbook saga in Limpopo tomorrow. I'm Richard Brooks. Cosatu's General Secretary Zwelinzima Vavi has warned of a revolution of the poor if growing inequalities, poverty and unemployment are not addressed. Vavi was addressing delegates at the KZN Cosatu Congress in Pietermaritzburg. Vavi warned members that while they are engaged in factionalism, the poor are getting restless over unfulfilled promises.
All of us are sitting on a ticking time bomb, which will explode one day whilst we are having our conferences in nice conference center, when the poor in our country are no longer prepared to wait for tomorrow and the promises that we make and the promises that have not been fulfilled. Whilst we are all dancing, divided and playing factional games, one day the poor will enter the door with their broken shoes and hearts to ask us what we have been doing about their future.
Wits University Professor Mary Metcalf will start investigating the school textbook saga in Limpopo tomorrow. She's expected to meet with education officials, teacher unions, principals, and school governing boards. The Basic Education Department appointed Metcalf, as books are yet to be delivered to some schools 6 months into the academic year. She says the investigation will be completed next week.
I nearly completed the process of appointing the team, which will then consist of auditors, education experts, researchers, and we are planning to be in Limpopo on Wednesday. We will meet the education officials and then we will meet with education stakeholders and then we will commence the work. The work will proceed until the end of the next week, at which time we will report back to stakeholders again.
The rand has steadied at a month high against the US dollar, underpinned by good flows into the local bond market. Efforts taken by European leaders to stem the region's debt crisis have cheered investors, who in turn feel that they can buy into riskier assets. The money unit is trading at around R8.15 to the greenback. The rand is vulnerable to euro moves as the region is South Africa's biggest trading bloc. Offshore investors were net buyers of local debt throughout June, buying up 22 billion rand and recording the second largest monthly inflow on record. In your financial indicators, the rand is currently trading at R8.15 to the dollar, sterling is worth R12.77, and the euro costs R10.24. Platinum is trading at $1,460.32 and gold at $1,602.27 a fine ounce. Brent crude oil is at $97.14 a barrel.